So I bet you weren't expecting this when you clicked on Pokemon Yellow playthrough. Hello everyone, my name is Dario, and this is going to be kind of different playthrough. I mean, technically this is what I used to do before I figured out how to record straight from a console, but to do that on 3DS requires special hardware, like modifications and all that stuff. And my Wi-Fi is off. Of course it is. But to do that requires special, like, modification to the device and all that. Money. I really don't feel like doing it. Are you serious? Ugh. A system update. See, this is why I hate modern consoles. But I guess this works out to show that this is not a hacked 3DS. This is completely legitimate. No modifications to it whatsoever. Because if it was a hacked device, I wouldn't want to be connecting straight to Nintendo servers to update. But I debated for quite a while on whether or not to do this on a 3DS console or getting a cartridge. And I didn't want to do it on emulator because I mean, not only have a lot of people done a Pokemon playthrough on emulator, I just feel like it opens the grounds for cheating in terms of using save states or, you know, stuff like that. And I just, if I was going to do a Pokemon playthrough, I'd want it to be as legit as possible. Like, I didn't want to give any reason for people to think like, oh, he probably just, you know, sped up the game to grind up his Pokemon or whatever. Like, no. So then, you know, thinking on it some more, I could have just done it on an original cartridge. Me and my brother used to have one, but then that got stolen from us. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm actually going down to, let's see if I can find it. There it is. So you see the game right there. So I'm going to scroll down and hit re-download. Alright, see, it's, you know, it's telling me the blocks require re-download, so I'm just going to hit download now, and you'll see the little animation. I actually did want to do a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, so, I actually used to have a completed file of Pokemon Yellow on this console, but then my SD card failed, and I lost my whole save. So I took that as a sign of like, well, you know what? Now's the chance to do an actual playthrough of the game. And as I was saying, the reason I want to do it on 3DS is because this is probably the easiest way for someone to play Pokemon Yellow. Like if they wanted to do it legitimately. Not through a third-party reseller. Like, you know, you could actually support Nintendo with this. So I wanted to do that. And then also, I wanted to play a game that most people, like, if not that anybody watches me, but if someone did want to pick up and play it, then, you know, here's how you would do it. You would download it from the 3DS shop, at least, you know, at the time of this recording. And then the other thing, too, is that the only other way I would play on a cartridge, on an actual cartridge, original cartridge, would be to put it into Pokemon Stadium, and then on the N64, and then play through there. Or at the Game Boy player, as I said. But I've seen so many people do that. And I don't know, and then here's the other thing too, is that if it is on my 3DS, not only could I transfer the Pokemon to, you know, the current Pokemon bank. So it's not like if I played on original cartridge, they're kind of stuck there. I mean, they can go to like Pokemon Stadium, but that's it. But if they play on a 3DS, legitimate, then I can transfer them to Pokemon Bank and they kind of like live on, if that makes sense, versus before where they were kind of doomed. But then also, I've seen so many people have done playthroughs on Pokemon Stadium and then transferred them to Stadium and did all that. And it's like, I don't know, I just haven't seen a lot of people play on a 3DS console for the reason of, as you're looking right now, it's really hard to do and really expensive. So, and also, I can just... this is going to sound silly. I hope to do it quite a bit. Where I'm thinking I want to take my 3DS out and record it, kind of like what I did in that in one of my episodes of Golden Sun, where I went out to my old school to play it. Like, I want to take Pokemon out to different parks or places and do some stuff out there too, which I wouldn't be able to do if I did it all on, you know, a cartridge. I mean, I guess I could, but have you ever tried to record? Have you ever tried to record a Game Boy Color screen? It's really hard. I guess I could do it on an SP, but the point is that I was just leaning more toward 3DS for all the reasons I stated. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start the game. Oh, and that's the other thing with this, oops, it's the white text on black, but that's the other thing with this particular Pokemon release. As opposed to other Game Boy Color titles, you can, you know, basically use save states. They suspended them for Pokemon for obvious reasons. You know, they don't want you cheating and stuff. So it's honestly just like playing the original in a lot of ways. What? He knows how to surf too? Pokemon Yellow version. So everybody, I officially welcome you to this playthrough that I'm doing. On the box art of this game, actually, and on the cartridge too, it actually had the subtitle of Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition. But of course, at the very bottom, it would say Yellow version. So Yellow version is what it's just known as now. But to me, I don't know. Special Pikachu Edition, just like I don't know. Maybe I'll even title the video that. I don't know. Well, you'll know before I do at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is, as I said, a brand new ROM. Oh god, I hit A when his eyes like squinted like he's evil or something. So let's scroll down to option here. We got text speed. We're gonna go to fast. Animation on. I don't know which one sounds better. I'll leave it on mono for now. I'll mess around with it. Maybe a particular headphone one sounds better. I'll just leave it on mono because I know I've heard that already. So I'll mess around with the earphones ones later. And in print, well, it's not like we can hook up a Game Boy printer to this, so sadly. But then for battle style, I'm really debating here because so there's two different battle styles. There's shift and set. Shift is what most people play on, where after you defeat a Pokemon, like in a trainer battle, it'll say like, oh, they're pulling out this Pokemon next, would you like to switch? And so honestly, that makes it a lot easier to fight, but I think I'm gonna go for set, because it's actually a lot harder, and it feels more like a real Pokemon battle where they switch out a Pokemon, put in a new one, and you're still stuck with the one you have, even though it might be at a type disadvantage. Whereas with Shift, you know, even though everybody plays with it now, you kind of like, I guess your trainer is like Sabrina or something, and it's just psychic. They just know like, oh, they're gonna throw out a Vaporeon, so I'm gonna pull out my Venusaur to kick its ass. So anyways, we're gonna leave it to set because it's gonna make it a little bit more challenging. And we're gonna go ahead and start a game, finally. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. Oh my god, why did I say it like that? Everybody says that. Alright. Well, I mean, he does say Prof. I mean, Professor. Assumingly that's what he means. Unless Prof means something that, you know, whatever. Just, this world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? So, Special Pikachu Edition, Yellow version, was made in response to the anime at the time. So Pokemon originally released in 1996 with Pokemon Red and Green, and then when they came to the U.S., they oh god, this is such a long story. Okay, let me try this again. So Pokemon Red and Green released in Japan in 1996, and then later on they released Pokemon Blue, which was an updated version of those games with different sprites and other little tidbits. Now, when they localized Pokemon to the United States and elsewhere, they took from Pokemon Blue because that was the most updated version and, you know, fixed a lot of bugs and stuff. So in the US, we got Pokemon Red and Blue. And so for us, Pokemon Red and Blue was it. That's, you know, what started the whole Pokemania craze and all that stuff. So in response to that, they developed Pokemon Yellow version, which, because the original games and the anime were actually quite different. The anime took some liberties. So I guess to capitalize on what was going on, they released Pokemon Yellow version, where you could actually get a Pikachu in the beginning instead of the regular starters of Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. So, which I guess I got spoiled. Oh yeah, we get Pikachu in this edition. I mean, if you couldn't tell, like, between the intro and the name. But anyways, so, yes. So, as a result, if I selected this the main character's name as Ash, for the rival, you could select Gary, just to really kind of like sell, like, oh look, I'm playing the anime. But I'm not going to do that. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to name my character. I actually, in the midst of kind of figuring everything out, I totally forgot to come up with a name for my character. I guess, now, canonically, which I don't care about canon, I'm not a person who does, their names are Red and Blue because that's, you know, that's just what they're known as in later installments when you see them. So if I really just wanted to be lazy, I could just name my character Red. Or I guess I can name him Yellow just to be that guy. You know what? I'm just going to name him after me. That's usually what I always do. So you'd want to name all your characters after in uppercase. No point doing lowercase because pretty much everything in this game is uppercase, so it'll just match better, I think. So we'll just do my name. I'm the person playing. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? So, let's see. I actually have no idea what I want to name him. I could just name him Blue, just to be lazy. Let's see. I never knew a Gary growing up. I actually didn't even really have rivals growing up. I mean, I did have a kid who used to pick on me called Paul, but I don't want to name this character that just because that's a dumb name. No offense to any Pauls out there, just not very fitting for a rival. That's what I was more saying. It's not a dumb name, so I take that back. Oh, okay. You know what? This isn't necessarily for me. This is for my brother. So, okay. So, I don't even know if my brother still thinks this, but he's always thought the name Gilbert was weird. And so, you know what? I'm gonna name him Gilbert. Once again, no offense to any Gilberts out there. He just... it was the only thing that could come to my mind. I don't know. Like, it just... Let's just go with it. Gilbert. Dario! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! So we start here in our good old town of Pallet Town, and we were just playing the NES before we went off on our journey. Okay, time to go. I wonder what I'd be playing on the NES, really. Probably, like, most likely Super Mario World. I guess maybe A Link to the Past. But I mean, at the time this came out, at the time of this particular version came out, the N64 was already out. But when the original games came out in 1996, yeah, the SNES was still kind of the console. Even though the N64 just came out, I think. Not that it matters. Anyways. So, they changed this in later Pokemon games, but it's always important to go to the PC because you always get a free potion. So, we're gonna go ahead and walk outside. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Prof Oak next door is looking for you. Okay, that's the last time I'll say that, because I don't want to be like, oh, Prof Oak. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. That's a reference to the movie Stand By Me. That is not a fun fact anymore. Everybody, I think, knows that. I've heard it referenced a bunch. But I have the unique distinction of actually having seen Stand By Me. I don't know if a lot of people have, just because, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like a movie that interests people. So, this is our house, and our town is only comprised of, like, 2 people. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Pallet Town, shades of your journey awaits. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Well, we still haven't quite reached there yet in our day and age, but probably soon. Hi, Dario. Gilbert is out at Grandpa's lab. God, I do not know what's with my voice today. Maybe just playing Pokemon like makes it more squeaky. Like I don't know why. I just feel like I'm turning into a kid again. It's like a reverse bit. So I guess I'll take a look at the stuff. This is the badges. You kind of get a hint of you know, who's gonna be playing. Oh, you know what? This is what I kind of miss about recording on camera, because you could actually like point with your finger like what you're talking about. So, you know, name, money, time, and then these are the various gym leaders we'll be facing with a mysterious one at the end. So, we try to go into the lab after Gilbert. Oh, I guess there's more people in the lab. I forgot about them. They just live here, I guess. Yo, Dario, Gramps isn't around. I ran here because he said he had a Pokemon for me. That's all you care about your grandpa, you jerk? That's a Pokeball. There's a Pokemon inside. I guess I don't want to take it. Let me talk to these people. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Okay. Okay, there's a reason I never talk to these people. They're very boring. Alright, so really nowhere else to go, so if we come over here... Hey, wait! Don't go out! Professor Oak just appears out of thin air. That was close! Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. And lo and behold, out of all Pokemon to come after us, a wild Pikachu is there. And using his quick thinking, Professor Oak throws the ball toward us, or throws the ball toward Pikachu, actually. Whew. A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gilbert? Why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever. Just wait there. Look, Dario, do you see that ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on and take it. Hey, Gramps! What about me? Be patient, Gilbert. I'll give you one later. Alright, so... And if you try to be a wise guy here and try to leave... He's like, wait, don't go yet. So, we'll come up and take this Pokeball. And Gilbert decides to push us out of the way and take it. No way, Dario. I want this Pokemon. I always love that part. I always love how it like plays the victory theme even though it was stolen from you. Gilbert, what are you doing? Gramps, I want this one. But Oh, alright then. That Pokemon is yours. I was gonna give you one anyway. Dario, come over here. Dario, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. You want to give a nickname to the Pikachu. So, this is something else I actually didn't think about, because I never nicknamed my Pokemon, mainly because Ash never really did, and, you know, as a kid, you always want to do what the main character of an anime does. I don't know if I want to keep that tradition. I know I could always rename him later. But at the very least for Pikachu, even if I do decide to name my Pokemon, no, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it Pikachu. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Afterward, go on to the next town. So, if we hit menu here, check out the Pokemon stats. So yeah, we got our own little Pikachu. And this was obviously way before Let's Go and other stuff. On a side note, there was actually wait, Dario, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. So for the first battle of the game, it's against Gilbert. So the Pokemon that he stole from us would have been ours as an Eevee. So for betraying us and going towards another trainer Eevee, you're gonna get your ass kicked. So actually, it looks like I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, I might live through one hit actually. Whoa, that's super close. Could I kill it? Could I kill it? No! He took us out! Pikachu fainted. Yeah, am I great or what? Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Dario, Gramps, smell you later. What? Would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. That should make it happy. You can talk to it and see how it feels about you. So, he's pissed at us because we lost the battle. Not my fault, you should have attacked harder. Now typically in a Pokemon battle, you lose money upon fainting, but because this was the first one, the tutorial one, you actually kind of get a pass. Your Pokemon recovers instantly afterward, and you don't have to pay any money. In the original game, actually, or in Red and Blue, if you lose the battle, Oak kind of steps in and says, "Here, I'll pay. I'll pay this time, but next time, you're gonna have to pay out of your own money." So it's pissed off at us. So I don't think these aids still do anything now. They're pretty useless. So we got our first Pokemon, and what a journey it was just to get to it. Funny enough, I don't usually lose that first battle. In fact, it's very rare to lose that battle. But, I mean, you saw, I didn't really do anything too out of the ordinary. I attacked the whole way through. Maybe if I used a growl, I would have lived, but who knows. So, coming to your mom, she basically acts as the Pokemon Center in the game, and will recover your Pokemon in Pallet Town anyway. And if we come over to Gilbert's house... Hi, Dario. Gilbert is out at Grandpa's lab. Oh, okay, maybe that's afterwards. She's supposed to give us one of these map. But I guess in the meantime, we'll just look at the one on the wall. And you'll see this is the Kanto. This is the name of the region in the first generation of Pokemon games. And our destination is going to be Route 1 next time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm kind of nervous about doing this game now that I really think about it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. And yeah. here's to Pokemon. At the time of recording this, it's actually the 25th anniversary of it in 2021, so that's actually why I started doing a playthrough of Yellow. I figured it was a perfect time to do it, even though this game particularly isn't technically 25 years old. The series is, so let's hopefully finish it this year. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.